Hello and good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Libra, welcome to a reading from my end. This will be for the month of November until sometime in December, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's see what is in store for you, Libra, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to cut the deck 3 times and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Libra. Wow. Somebody wants to turn. Okay. And then you have the deck for the clarifiers. Wow. Okay. Spirit has a lot to tell you. Okay. So I'll do the exact same reading that I normally do with 3 cards on the top and then 2 in the middle. And then we have 1 at the bottom to give us more clarity. And of course, I will be doing the clarifiers as and when I feel the need to know more. Okay, so let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Libra, let's see what is in store for you. Now, in case you cannot see the cards, don't worry about it, guys. I'm going to talk about it. You have 3 major arcanas right on the top. 3 major life learning lessons, Libra. It's interesting. Let's do cards. Wow. Okay. One, two, three, four. You have four major arcanas. I've done a couple of readings before your reading today, and I haven't seen so many major life learning lessons in one reading so far. Six of Swords in the reverse. There is a block at this point in time, Libra, towards something in your life that you probably want. You cannot plan anything right now. You have to wait for the time, is what I'm getting. Okay. To start off your reading, guys, you have the Tower in the reverse, you have the High Priestess in the reverse, and you have the Magician upright. Something about a past situation in your life with the Tower in the reverse, to me, it seems like you have already gone through some kind of change, voluntary or involuntary. Probably you didn't want that change, but it still happened. Or maybe you wanted the change, but it didn't happen according to what you had expected it to be. Right? High Priestess in the reverse is saying that this is putting your intuition at your energy at a very low area of your life. You're not feeling all that great at this point. Your vibration is low. You're not on a very high vibration. Sometimes people are on a very high vibrational level. But with the High Priestess in the reverse, your vibration level is low at this point. You're not feeling ecstatic, enthusiastic about life in general. For some of you, maybe, and that also could be because of health or because of your personal reason. But the Tower in the reverse is clearly denoting the fact that you have gone through some major crisis in your life that, like I said, you wished for it. For some of you, maybe you wanted that crisis to happen so that you could go forward for a change. But, in most cases, we don't want crisis, right? Let's be very fair. So a Tower is mostly, for me, involuntary, but voluntary, whether you like it or not, voluntarily, it still does happen, right? So it's both a mix of involuntary and voluntary actions in your life that is putting you down in a very low vibrational level at this point. Now, the good part is the Magician is upright. Okay. With the Magician upright, it talks about you knowing your aptitude in life, what you can do to straighten this situation out. Right? Using the right tools, manifesting the right result. That could be through actions, words, anything, right? Like you know how to put 2 and 2 together in order to make it a 4. That's a magician. You can work with your tools. You can work with your communication skills for some of you. So that's a good part. So even though the first 2 part seems a little bit on a lower plane, the Magician upright kind of tells me that even though you know that things are not all there for you right now in the rightful place, but you know that you can still work with it and make it better. That's how I would like to say it. Please talk to me about the Tower in the reverse. And the Tower in the reverse seems to me that it has already happened for some of you. Like you have gone through a very harsh, difficult time. The King of Wands, yeah. You are aware of it, that you need to take action on this situation, right? You have to plan on things to make it work. The King of Wands is a fire sign. Now, it could be you or somebody in your life who is willing to help you out at this point. And this person has that ability to take the right action towards the situation that did not or has not worked for you and may have given you a lot of trouble. Please talk to me about the King of Wands. But the King of Wands is a very authoritative, for me, is an authoritative figure. Yeah, the Chariot. Yeah. Could be somebody in your life, like I said, or it could be you who has the will to make things better now, right? To make things better. And with the Chariot, it talks about the will, courage, determination to make things better and make things work and make things move. Not getting stuck in that place, right? So it can be either you, because like I said, the Tower in the reverse is clearly denoting the fact that some of you may have gone through a very critical part in your life where things have really been very, very problematic. But now, with the King of Wands in the upright and the Chariot upright, you may be having that fire in the belly, Libra, for some of you. It probably is you, like I said. You may have that fire in the belly to say that, okay, whatever has happened, let's go, finish it off, done, over, let's move. Will, courage, determination, the fire to get things started, to get things moving in the right way. That is the kind of energy I'm getting from here at this point. Now, with the High Priestess in the reverse, you could be feeling low inside of you, Libra. Yeah, the Five of Cups, you see. You could be feeling low because you may be having regrets about your past. Past emotional story related to your emotions more so. Okay. You may be going back in time for some of you and thinking about situations in your life where you were very focused on what you did not get or what you did not have as compared to other people. But you did not turn back to see what you have. What your focus was, let me clear this up. Your focus was more towards the fact of what you did not have rather than what you have. You definitely had, but you did not focus on that. Your main story was what I did not have. And this is where High Priestess in the reverse is telling me that you're kind of regretting over that situation as to why you had been focusing on things that did not work for you emotionally. Maybe some of you had bad relationships that did not work. Some of you may have had bad marriages or bad situations in life that concerned your kids or your family or your friends, whoever. And your main focus was, oh, I did not have. My friend had such a good family. I did not have it. So you were more in tune with what you did not have rather than turning back and seeing what you have at that point or had at that point. You know what I mean? So there could be a lot of regret over that situation in yourself that is pulling you down at this point in time, Libra. Regret because you feel you have wasted time over that situation that you should not have wasted. I have one more clarifier here. I'm just curious. Please talk to me about the Chariot here. There are a lot of major arcanas at this point in your reading, Libra, that talks about something is changing in your life. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. You see, okay. You have, let me clear this for you. Okay. This is a good thing. Because to know, you can be aware what you are doing right, what you are not doing right. Okay. Now, like I said, you had some kind of tumultuous, disastrous kind of situation that happened. Okay. Like I said, it could have happened because you wanted to bring about a change in your life. So you may have tossed and turned and, done things in the way you wish to do it. Or for some, it just happened involuntarily, where the universe said, enough is enough. I'm going to come in and I'm going to change things. So you may have not liked it, but it still happened. And in most cases, that's the involuntary. For me, a tower is mostly involuntary. We do not wish to disturb ourselves, but when the universe comes in and says, it's my time to step in, I'm going to change things for you. And that means I'm going to mess around a little bit with what you have. That's when this happens. So you may not like it. But at the same time, like I said, the King of Wands and the Chariot is clearly talking of either it's you or the fire in your belly that is promoting you to say that it's time to move. Whatever has happened, leave it behind. It's time to get up, have that will, that courage, that determination to move in the right direction. Now remember, with the Chariot, guys, this is a very important thing. You have two horses. One is the black and one is the white, which means you have an option, right? You have an option. You are the main chariot, the person in the chariot. That means you are the driver. You are in control of the wheel in your life at this point. But you have two roads in front of you. One road that is a white horse that will take you in the right direction. And then you have the black horse that will take you in the wrong direction. So you have to understand in what direction you need to pull yourself for you to get the right result. If you pull yourself in the wrong direction, you will end up again messing up certain things in your life that you don't want to mess up. So you have to be very careful about the choices you make in life, which is the Seven of Cups in here. You have to be very careful about the choices that you now make. If you make the wrong choice at this point, Libra, because it could be that you're daydreaming for some of you. You could be daydreaming. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to work on this, I'm going to work on that. But again, if you do not make the right choice in your life, that could be a career, that could be a person, that could be a job, and that could be academics, that could be a relationship, anything that concerns you to make the right choice. If you do not make the right choice and daydream, but if you do not work in the right way, you will get caught up in that situation. So you have to be very careful, you have to be very practical, and you have to be very, very logical and honest within yourself to what really is the goal in your life towards which you want to now proceed. Like I said, right? Now here it is, like the High Priestess in the reverse and the Five of Cups. Like I said, you have been pulled down because of wrong things that you were focused on. Whereas you did not have that intention of turning back and telling yourself that, okay, I do not probably have everything, but I have this. I do not have all the happiness, but I have this happiness. But no, you were more intent and keen on what you did not have emotionally at one point in your time. And that is the regret. I'm feeling it's more of a regret in your life that you are going through at this point. But again, like I said, the good part is the Magician upright. The Magician upright is giving you that opportunity where your skills, you can put it to test. Please talk to me about the Magician here. You can put that skills to test right now with your communication, action, writing, anything that you want to do at this point, the Four of Cups, right? Yeah, you can put your skills to test in understanding what kind of emotion makes you happy. You have to be very careful. Like I said, the choice. Your choice is what matters. A lot of people could be coming and making and giving you different options. Emotional, trying to fulfill you emotionally. Oh, you come with me, I'll give you a good job. This will give you good money. Emotionally, you will be very happy. But you have to be very careful whether you accept that offer or not. Please talk to me about the Four of Cups. And that's where your skill will be put to test. Because like I said, you will get offers, Libra. Offers will come to you. Emotional offers more so. The Eight of Pentacles. Emotional offer more so. But you have to be very careful what is going to work for you, how you can improve yourself. If there are certain things in your life that is emotionally fulfilling, for example, because with a Magician you're very sharp, remember that. So you should be able to decipher what works for you and in your favor emotionally. Now, say for example, emotionally you're fulfilled in certain area of your life, for some of you. Okay, the offer is good, this is good, the boy is good, the girl is good, whatever. But will it work for you? Because Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles upright, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is clearly telling me that you will not be able to move at this point, even if you try very hard with something to improve yourself, So you have to keep working. Let's put it like that. You will not get the result right away. But like I said, with a Magician, you have the tools in your hand. You have the tools ready. But like I said, you will get emotional offers. Offers that will make you, people will come to you, address you emotionally, try to manipulate you emotionally for some of you. But you should be careful as to what choices will work for you. Remember the Seven of Cups, choice. Right? Don't get stuck in something that looks very rosy on the top, but at the bottom, there's nothing, right? But what Spirit is saying here is very important. Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Spirit is saying, don't jump into something emotionally right away. Don't jump into something emotionally right away. Rather, work for yourself. Keep working to improve yourself, whether it's academic or something that creative, because Libras are creative. Anything that is self-improvement. Learning something new, learning how to dance, learning how to sing, learning something new to improve yourself in order to change this time. You have to work hard in order to change what is not right now in your favor. You see, that's what universe is saying. It won't come to you easy, Libra. You have to keep working hard in order to change yourself, which in turn is going to change your situation and the timing for you. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse, which is talking about, let's see here. Hold on, guys. The Page of Cups in the reverse. Something about money, something about finances, is not emotionally fulfilling to you at this point. Maybe some of you have given away money, you are not having enough in your pocket, or some of you have loaned money or have loaned from the bank or something where there is an unequal financial story that is hovering in your life, which is kind of Page of Cups in the reverse is telling me again, you're not happy about this situation. Please talk to me about the Page of Cups in the reverse. You're not ready to offer anything to anyone right now, is also what I'm getting, Libra. That's why divine timing is telling you to work very hard in order for you to move past all the situations in your life where things have not worked according to your understanding. Page of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups. Yeah. You see, you're not ready to fulfill everything right now. You're not ready to make... Yeah, Emperor. You have to work. You have to work. You have to have a structure in your life. You have to have that leadership quality in your life, guys, in order to bring about the wishes in your life once again. The wishes alive, the wishes to fulfill your bucket list. You have to have a structure in your life. You have to have a lot of discipline in your life in order to correct all the wrong situations that has happened. And the Spirit is saying right now, because of certain financial problems, you're not willing to make any kind of emotional offer to anyone at this point. But in order to fulfill your goals, your emotional happiness, you need to, again, like I said, you need to work very hard. Have some structure, have some discipline, be organized, be authoritative, put down your feet when you think it's not right for you to go around doing things. Have that ability to stand up for what is right in your life, whatever you want to manifest, where your fulfillment, your emotional happiness is the only thing that you feel is important to you. But in order to fulfill that need, in order to fulfill that emotional happiness, you, Libra, will have to work towards a lot of self-discipline and be very organized and principled in your life. Do not take things for granted. Have the principle, have the honesty to say to yourself that it's time to reorganize my life goal. The Six of Wands in the reverse, because the Six of Wands in the reverse is talking about not joyous, not victorious, So you have to be victorious in your life. And in order for you to be victorious in your life, you have to have that structure and the discipline in your life. And do not make wrong choices emotionally and just fall in love with somebody because you like that person, and then you get yourself into trouble again. You know what I mean? So you have to be very focused on what is important emotionally to you, what makes you satisfied, what brings that smile on your face when you have achieved that fulfilled emotional desires in your life. Now, like I said, the Six of Wands in the reverse, not joyous, there is no joy, no victory at this point in time, okay? Which is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is something that you want. You know that you don't have the joy and the victory right now, Libra. Maybe some of you are not financially independent at this point, right? and you want to be financially independent. You want to enjoy the luxuries of life. You want to be happy in whatever you do. You want to be self independent, self fulfilled. That you don't have to stretch your hand in order to ask for anything. Rather, you are capable of giving something to someone if that need arises, right? So you know that you are waiting for that victory to become self-independent, to have all the pleasures in your life, material pleasures. Material pleasures, With the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, there has been something, a family kind of situation, could be with marriage, could be with family in general, which was very short-lived. And that could be the reason where you're feeling, again, High Priestess in the reverse, you're feeling very low emotionally. And intuitively, you're not feeling that vibration in yourself. Because to me, what I'm getting, guys, is this is a period in your life, Libra, where you're struggling to come out of something in your life where you have created a lot of dilemmas for yourself, or you have created a lot of problems for yourself. So you're trying to work through that period. It's a little bit of a very kind of difficult, I would say, more so. Difficult not in the way that difficult means like something you cannot move, but it's more difficult from your internal perspective, where you are going crisscross back and forth between what you could have done earlier and what has happened to you, or where you could have it could have been a better situation before, but because of your wrong thinking or wrongdoings or wrong choices, you have landed yourself in a terrible situation for some of you, So this is where I'm coming to. That right now you don't have the victory, but you want to have it. You want to fulfill your wishes. But you definitely are not right now you're not going to offer any emotional support to anyone where money is concerned, because you have lost that in your life, right? Now you're more keen on fulfilling your own desires, on your own things. You want to spend money on what you like doing, on what you want to do, right? So this is where, like I said, you're thinking about it, how to bring back the joyous victory in your life once again, because it's not going to be easy, because there is something in your life which concerns your family or inheritance for some marriage that you have lost. It's not there. It was very short-lived. And this thought, whenever like this place here is pushing you back from your high vibrational energy and bringing you into a very low vibrational energy. That's why Spirit is saying the devil in the reverse. Let it go. Release that situation, guys. Release that bad vibration, that bad feeling in yourself. Don't sit with that. Because the more you sit with that, the less you will get. Please talk to me about the devil in the reverse. Yeah, the King of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Swords upright, see? That's what Spirit is saying. Let it go, let it go. Otherwise, you will be in your head the Five of Swords. Yeah, see? It's all mental energy. If you do not release the toxicity, guys, if you do not let that vibration flow back in your life, you will find it very difficult to balance your logical energy. And if the logical energy is not balanced, the fire in the belly could be there, but the logical energy, if not correctly balanced, will not give you the right result. So you need to let go of that toxicity, release it. The King of Swords in the reverse, it's clearly you, telling you it's all in your head. You're manipulating yourself into understanding, oh, it's my fault. It's my, you're feeling guilty. Do not let that guilt go. Mistakes are made by human beings. We are not God here, guys. We all make mistakes. You make mistakes. I make mistakes. We are born to make mistakes so that we can learn from that mistake and come out of it. But if you sit in that and keep on blaming yourself, becoming toxic about the whole situation, not being able to forgive yourself, guys, that's not going to work for you. Why? Because of the Eight of Swords upright, because it's going to catch up eventually in your head. And you're all going to be again moving around the same area over and over again with the Five of Swords, which is where you have to let it go. People who have not been your best, friends, best friends or best people or best colleagues or best whatever, let it go. Let them go. Let them go. You don't need to think about it. Because the more you think about it, like I said, the more you will get caught up in your head. And you will go in circles around the same thing. So those people or those situations that has not worked for you, have the courage to let them go and say, I don't want them. It's done. It's over with. I'm ready to move on with my life and make the right choice in my life once again. This is a very big time for you, Libra. Please read through my readings. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if I have been able to verbalize what I'm trying to say, but it's very important that you do the right planning and the right thinking around this portion in time. Enjoy this reading until I see you once again. Till then, goodbye. God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.